Hello again. It just wasn't meant to be. You learn more in defeats than you do in victories, and Erik ten Hag made his players stand there and watch City lift that trophy. And all this is part of the evolution of this team. This is part of learning, growing, and becoming better. As I said before the game started, I wanted to see those players fight, and after the game finished, I cannot complain about that. We know that we are not where we should be yet. We know that this team is not good enough yet. But there is a difference between not being good enough and not trying enough. And this time, we cannot blame them for not trying. We know what is wrong and what is missing, and that is exactly what we saw from United in this final. Erik ten Hag chose a front four with the intention to try and nick the ball and get the counter press going, but they let him down. We did not counter press, and until Garnacho came on, we created very little. And like many times this season, it felt like the connectivity between defense, midfield and attack was just not there. As for David De Gea, you know what I think, and if there are still people out there that don't see the issues, I don't believe anything I can say will make any difference. This is by far the best paid goalkeeper in the world. Even if he gets a massive pay cut, he will probably still be the best paid player in his position, and he is not even close to actually being the best, at least not anymore. Manchester United will be a very different team with a different keeper. We need better. But we were in the game until the very last minute, and in the end we did have chances to take the game to extra time. Personally, I was more disappointed after the game because it did feel like we just needed to be a little bit better to get a lot more. There are positives to take from this. We've seen these players completely giving up after conceding an early goal, and even though this was the earliest we've conceded, they did not cave in and they managed to stay in the game. I personally feel that the gap between the two clubs has narrowed from what it was when we played them for the first time earlier in the season. I'm not saying that we are close, but I definitely think we are closer. And with a good transfer window, I am confident that the gap will be even smaller next season. All things considered, this was a good season. The main and hugely most important part was getting top four, and we combined that with 2 cup finals and 1 trophy. Now hopefully the ownership situation will get sorted soon and we can have a productive transfer window. We go again. Glory, glory, Man United.